Hello, everybody. Welcome to the King of Anime podcast. This week we're here to talk about Limp Bizkit.
Oh, I joined the wrong podcast. I'll be back.
And that happened last night, so I can't be a part of this anymore.
Oh no. Well, hello, chat. It is. They're back.
Yo,
Hey.
just checking in. This is the KOA podcast, right?
Yeah, this is KOA. I don't know what that.
Oh,
other
cool.
Yeah.
All right.
Good.
Got lost.
Well, apparently Ryback Bond just subscribed to the channel.
Hey, welcome.
Welcome. We will feed you more, but please don't hurt us.
That's true. That guy is jacked to the gills. So, this is the King of Anime podcast, where at the beginning of every season, we pick, typically around 4 or 5 anime, and we kill our past things. It takes 2 or more passes to pass something, it takes 2 or more kills to kill something, and when you kill something, that means you don't gotta watch it anymore. This season, we're covering Kids on the Block, aka kids on the dock, and Kids on the Slope, whatever you want to say. My Dress Up Darling, and Attack on Titan. We were covering World's End Harem, but yeah, that happened. That happened.
Oof.
Co-hosts, introduce yourself.
It is I, everything animated. I had me an absolutely wonderful time last night. Just drinking. Yesterday was the Super Bowl. I didn't care who won because I was just happy with whoever won. So I drank excessively and may have broke out into some lyrical music singing karaoke's.
Would you say that you are a lyrical miracle?
No, especially when I'm drunk, I kind of slur a lot of stuff.
Cry. Truly terrible.
Hey, oh man, I thought it was gonna show but the profile picture I have right now in Discord, but it shows my original one. That's some bull. But as for me, it is Satsuki the Savage. I had a terrible weekend. Yesterday I had a lot of investment in the game because I wanted the Rams to lose with all my heart. I hate harder than I love, and unfortunately my hate wasn't recognized, or I couldn't express it in the way I wanted to. And yeah, unfortunate. I brought back the waifu bot game in my server, which is a cesspool in of itself. A lot of people are going to lose sleep over that game. A lot of people are going to have falling outs and whatnot. So yeah, a lot of chaos and a lot of bad things to come. But we here now talking about Japanese cartoons, so it should be fun.
Japanese cartoons are the best kind of cartoons, from what I'm aware of.
Oh, hiyo!
So, do you guys want to get into? Well, no. We got write-ins. I always forget the write-ins. I always forget many things.
Me too.
We don't have many questions this week. Just 2. It seems like every other week. It's like 1 week we got 50. Next we got 2, and that seems to be a trend. So. Oh, I'm gonna lower the music there. First question. Can Satsuki rank the Blackpink members? We all know Lisa is number 1, so where do the rest rank?
So for the first question, I can do that. And for the second question, I do not know.
All right. Next question. Toradora Nakama Club when?
Never.
I want to say for me, never.
What? But what if we get Kyle's on?
Kyle's
Miggles.
wouldn't join.
Isn't she a fan of Toradora?
She's a huge fan.
She would hate. She would hate me shitting on it every week.
She would go. She would be like, "Stop that, EA! It's such a good show. Wah." That's probably
It'll just be like it'll just be a tag team match. Like I don't know like where you lie with Toradora C, but I feel like
I enjoy it.
you had to, I mean, I enjoy the show overall, but I am not a fan of Tyga at all.
Oh man, I think Kyle's is like a massive fan of Tyga.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that'll be a bad idea.
I cry. As for, I guess, the chat, as I totally forgot we're actually live. QRW6, Albatrays, they basically say, "What's up?" So, what's up, guys?
What up?
QRW6 also clarifies, says, Demon Slayer Entertainment District arc had now concluded and AOT will get its full attention. Yeah, okay. So about that, I'm very happy Demon Slayer has ended, because that means my Sundays are not filled with pain and misery. Because like Sundays are very, very difficult for me to pull off 2 videos. So I'm glad I only got to do one.
Next Sunday.
Wait,
Interesting, because like my Sundays are free now because no more NFL.
What happens?
Yep, we gotta wait 7 more months.
What happened next Sunday?
Oh, you don't know?
Oh wait, huh?
I guess my ass better call somebody.
I want to say, your ass better call somebody. Because next week, I think there may be a stirring. There may be a rumor of something returning.
I'm confused.
What is he talking about?
And it's not gonorrhea. Trust me.
I don't think that's what we were thinking.
Oh, well, then never mind.
What are you talking about?
What?
Yeah?
I'm talking about maybe a Demon Slayer podcast. God!
Well, that's probably not going to happen on a Sunday.
Fine, you hate me.
All right.
Claybonk says, I guess that is his name. Do I watch my Dress Up Darling with my wife? She likes anime, but it seems kind of cheesy to me. Well, I don't know.
But you're asking us, should you watch it with your wife?
I mean, do you?
I mean, if she's okay with jiggle physics, I guess.
and
It's like, it's not a terrible show to watch with someone else, but it's very, I feel like it's very awkward.
I mean, how many shows do you watch with your wife involving awkward situations with boob physics?
I mean, there's a lot of anime I would not watch with my wife in question.
You have a wife?
Yeah.
What? When?
On the side. On the
On the
side.
side? Who's your main wife?
It's nothing major.
Nothing major? Who is it?
We promised each other we wouldn't talk about each other's past.
Past? I'm so confused. You have a wife who's on the side, but she's a part of your past, but still not? What?
Listen, she's taken care of. You don't have to worry about her.
She's taken care of?
Today is about me and you, see.
Oh, so sweet. Satsu's so suave, don't you think, EA?
I mean, yes.
Yeah.
Sound like you had a gun to your head.
Please, Sasuke, don't pull the trigger. I told them what they wanted to hear, okay?
You guys watch Future Diary together?
Okay, well then this is nothing.
Oh my god.
Yeah, well, please watch this with your wife.
Yeah, throw in Elfen Lied. Why not?
No, don't watch Elfen Lied. That show's bad.
Watch Future Diaries. It's the same thing.
I mean, Elfen Lied's just terrible, though.
Yeah,
I feel like
I wouldn't
Future
recommend
Diaries.
anybody watch it.
I feel like Future Diary is slightly more entertaining.
I agree with that.
They're both bad in their own ways. It's fine.
Yeah.
Ella says, completely off topic, but when are you doing Case on Yvonne Toss reactions of the newest episode? I just haven't had time. I'm in the middle of moving, so yeah. Maybe in a week or two, probably, is when those will return. That's when I will think it'll happen. A lot of people in support of Gabi, but we got one Potato Gang supporter in here. So, what do you think about that, Satsuki?
I mean, that's pretty. It's fine. You can be a fan of Gabi as well as Sasha. If you're rational.
Don't put them in the same room together.
I mean, if you get this Gabi now and Sasha, they would probably be friends.
They'd probably be eating potatoes, feeding each other, like wrapping their wrists around, just feeding each other potatoes.
Reach around potato feeding?
You know what I mean? Like how people try to be romantic and they just wrap their arms around, they drink champagne or something. Speaking of romantic, happy Valentine's Day, everybody.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Wait. Are you saying Sasha and Gabi are romantic with one another?
Sure, after they would get to know each other, you said they'd be cool.
wait.
I don't
Wait.
I don't know
like
about
12.
that one.
Sasha's like 20. Well, was. She's dead now.
There's no... Well, wait. Okay, yeah, that is... Is she 12 or 10?
Oh my
She's
god.
12.
So are you now going to do EA math to ship Gabi? Moving on. Moving on. I'm not even going to finish that at all. Let's talk about kids on the dock.
Okay.
Well, we'll title it this time Kids on the Dock, but without the K, so it's just DOC. So it's like doctor.
Like Dr. Dre last night when he performed?
My father was he was watching, he was like, that's Snoop Dogg, right? And I was like, yeah, that's Snoop Dogg. And he's like, who's the other guy? And I'm like, Dr. Dre? You don't know who Dr. Dre is? You didn't know who Dr. Dre was.
What did you think about that performance? Yeah, I really enjoyed it.
I thought it was good. I thought it was way too short. I don't know. I wish it would have gone on longer. And of course, I'm like, oh, they have Eminem, Lose Yourself. Gee, how original. They could have gone with any song. And I told everybody, I was like, watch, they're going to play Lose Yourself. But yeah, I did enjoy it. Everybody where I was at, we were just kind of like vibing and partying and everything. And then Kendrick comes out, does his thing. 50 Cent out of nowhere, hanging upside down. I was like, that's 50 Cent!
He gained some weight.
Didn't he, though? Ooh,
yeah.
My goodness.
They were calling him Dollar.
I was like, he needs help getting down. He needs to get off that. But yeah, it was pretty good. I felt like right when it started, it just ended. I'm like, oh, it's over already? I like the set. It was pretty cool how you saw
how
it shows like the city. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like the performance. I like how everything transitioned. Like, I think that was like one of the most impressive parts of it. It just like flowed together very well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. But Kids on the Dock. This episode felt very weird to me because towards the end I was like, yo, I don't know if I really like this episode, but okay, let me just say this. So we had a little bit of melodrama, not even a little bit. It was a lot of melodrama towards the end of that episode with God. I'm about to get exposed because I don't have the names up right now.
It's okay. Who are you talking about?
Give me a lifeline. Glasses.
Glasses? That's Richie, a.k.a.
Ruchi. That's his name?
Karu.
Karu. Woo. I did it all by myself.
You're welcome.
Thank you. But yes, he was turning into a Tsunade towards the end. When
Really?
Centauro was getting taken away by Fang Boy. Like, I don't know. That's just that whole situation was so weird to me because it's like you can't. It's not like because he had the little flashback of his friend leaving him and him not sending letters to him after he moved away or whatever, and I'm pretty sure like all of us have dealt with that where like you say that you're going to stay in contact with somebody, whether in middle school, high school, whatever, it just doesn't happen. Pretty sure everybody has dealt with that, because that's life. But yeah, like I understood why he was insecure, but I don't know, like how things felt awkward. But I'm glad at the end he had like self-reflection. Like he was saying, I'm acting like a kid. And I was like, yeah, you are. I'm glad you said that because I was going to be mad if things were just left as they were with him just storming off, going on the bus and whatnot. So I'll say that much for now.
You have fun with all your new friends.
It was like it wasn't like he was leaving. He was just going to play in their band, and I don't even think it was going to be a permanent thing.
Right. He's just like, hey, this new guy that I just got introduced to, he wants me to play drums, and I'm just gonna help him out a little bit. Hope you have fun with your new friends. I'm sorry, what just happened?
I guess for me, I called it. Did I not? Did I not call this that they would talk about the Beatles? Haha.
Yeah, you did. And don't you love how Centauro was like, yeah, I don't really like women screaming on the freaking track, which I don't blame him. Those early Beatles albums, though they're good songs, those women were aggressive.
No, they were very aggressive.
They were ripping out the dude's hair. That's why they stopped doing live performances, because they were fear for their life.
Well, that too. They couldn't hear themselves when they played because, back in the mid '60s and the early '60s, they didn't have what people now, which is called in-ear monitoring, which is you can basically hear yourself in the band play. It's like, so like, you basically don't even hear the audience. Like when you go to a concert, the people playing don't hear you. They hear what they're playing so they can keep in time. Mm-hmm. Like I think they played Shea Stadium in one of their last concerts. One of their probably most famous concerts was at Shea Stadium, where like John Lennon at one point, I think they're playing Drive My Car, or maybe it was I Saw Her Standing There or something like that, and they can't hear themselves. So what John Lennon does is he just takes his elbow and just rakes it across the piano because he just can't hear shit. So yeah, which is funny because in 2009 Paul McCartney did a concert. Of course, Paul McCartney, bass player of the Beatles, like pretty much the Beatle. The Beatles was basically his band, pretty much. He performed at the new Shea Stadium, and they did like a whole bit where they were just like, where Paul McCartney was like, yeah, just all the ladies start screaming, and it was like they erupted. He was like 70 at the time, so there you go.
Good times. But yeah, we are introduced to a new character, Seiji.
This is Fang Boy, right?
Fang Boy, who has a haircut kind of similar to the Beatles.
Yeah, he looks
which
like
I thought was a nice touch.
He looks like Paul.
Mm-hmm. And he himself wants to be a rock star, and he kind of has like a feminine inflection to his voice.
He's basically me.
Is that right?
You're Fang Boy?
I pretty much. All I've been listening to for the past 2 months is the Beatles.
I don't think that's all there is to his character.
I also have fangs.
Do you?
I do.
Proof or never happened.
It's definitely, it has happened. It's, they grew in that way. And I was in a band. Wasn't a rock star. I don't think I want to be, but was in a band.
You don't want to be like Nickelback?
No.
Hey, I want to be a rock star.
Nickelback had a song called "You Look Cuter with Something in Your Mouth."
I remember that.
So I don't know if I want to be, if being a rock star means writing songs like Nickelback, no.
Look at this SeaTactics. Every time I do it makes me laugh.
Oh my god, that's kind of an insult.
I'm sorry, I just realized that as soon as I said it. I take it back.
But yeah, I'm Fang Boy. I call dibs.
All right, I don't think we're going to fight you on that.
Aren't I kind of mischievous though?
I mean,
I don't think in the same way he is.
Right. I think it's more psychotic when it comes to you.
Psychotic? What do you mean?
Well, I could touch base on it again, but we all know what it is.
What is what?
The reason you're psychotic.
What? What do you mean?
It's literally your icon.
No, she's real.
Because of your creation.
Yeah, she's great. Sabelina's awesome.
Master, look at what I created. It is half Sable and half Ladolina.
No, it's not.
That is Sabelina.
First of all, she's an original character. She's neither of the two at all. No inspiration, nothing like that.
Which is, what is it? Press X to doubt.
Listen, all I'm going to say is for legal purposes, it's neither of the two.
And if you act now, you can buy the merch in the link tab in
It's
the
true.
middle of the chat.
This is true. In the pinned chat, you can click that link and buy a Sabelina T-shirt if you'd like.
I love how every time we get to this section of kids on the dock, kids on the slope, kids on the block, we never talk about the show. We talk about fucking Ladolina, halftime shows like this. This segment is basically just talk about miscellaneous stuff.
Well, I mean, this episode was kind of another. It was more of just like an introduction to like a couple new characters, and then time has gone by quick too because now they're starting their second year.
Well, there's also the whole thing of Ritsuko and Kaoru still being awkward with one another, and Sentaro talks to fuck, I just said her name and I forgot
Eureka.
it. What? Ritsuko.
Oh, sorry. Different person.
Well, Sentaro talks to Ritsuko and is like, "Yo, take care of Richie for me a little bit more." And I was like, "Wow, that's really sweet. That's adorable." This episode to me really just felt like people in the just directly in the middle of just young love. For all like for all good and bad that entails.
To me, this episode was about Kaoru just being a whiner. Because, I mean, don't get me wrong, it was nice in introducing all the different characters, and, you know, he set up the whole beach scene, and I love the nod to the Beatles and everything else. But freaking Kaoru was just like, must be nice getting everything you want, because he's done this before in the past. He did it with Sentaro when he thought he had it all, and it's almost like, don't you think maybe you're jumping the gun again, Kaoru? Don't you think maybe? I kind of get it too, because he's afraid that, kind of like what you already said, Sasuke, that his friends are gonna leave him, but not like he said he was moving or he was leaving town. He's just gonna be playing music with these guys for a little bit. So I was just kind of like a little taken aback by that.
Well, also, there's the whole plot in this episode of Brother June disappearing, and then Sintaro going on a date with Eureka, and they just talk about June the whole time.
True story.
Yeah.
That happened to me.
Or you talk about somebody else on a date?
No, I mean yes, but they weren't interested in me.
Their loss.
This was
that's true.
This was just. I mean, that was a long time ago. It was like in high school. I just remember, and little ignorant me just like, oh yeah, he's totally cool. He's great. Little did I know. That's why she was asking about him. I knew after the fact, but you know, when you're in love and you see a pretty girl in front of you, you're just willing to just say and do anything. But yeah, that was fun.
If it makes you feel better, EA, if she was in the isekai, I'm sure she would go back in time and try to fix that.
Maybe, but then I'd look at her and say, "Sorry, it's too late. Got someone better."
Damn.
Possible.
Damn.
That would be the ultimate burn right there. She spent her whole life trying to get isekai to that spot, and then all of a sudden, I just look at her and go, "I moved on."
And to be fair, it's high school, so
Right.
innocent,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah. High school, you just kind of go through your ups and downs.
So the guy or gal that shows up at the very end of this episode, is that June?
What do you think?
I think it's June.
I was gonna say he's got long hair. I think there's a little 5 o'clock shadow. You don't really see their face, but they're drinking at the bar.
Yep.
Life is tough.
And if you do think it's June, why do you think he's falling on hard times like that?
I
He's
don't know.
dating a high schooler. And he's about to go to jail.
Well, no, this is 1960 Japan. They were probably just like, yeah, sure, whatever. This is normal.
I mean, who knows? Who knows?
Maybe
But
Brother June was the Beatles' former drummer, Pete Best, and he just got fired because he was replaced by Ringo Starr, and that's why he disappeared for months.
so he thought he was gonna hit it big. Doesn't he play the trumpet?
Listen, that's probably why he got fired. He was playing the wrong instrument.
Oh, so he's like, all right, let's try it out. Come on. We were looking for a drummer. That was no way, shape, or form drums. You're fired.
Starts playing taps. All right, out of here. Billy says she can't jump in front of enough trucks to win you back.
Only in anime is that like, does that sound like a good thing?
Oh, it's so true. And also, Yellow Submarine. I love the reference right there.
Town where I was
When
born,
I was born,
lived a
lived a
man who sailed the sea,
I'm sorry.
and he told us of
was
his
done.
life in a yellow submarine.
Submarine. Dun, dun, dun. We all live in. Okay, I'm sorry.
You know, I could have just played the song. I don't know why I did it. Because I can. It's just G, C, and D.
It's all right. We all live in a yellow submarine.
This is true. You know, Ringo Starr had a lot of great songs in the Beatles. Yellow Submarine, Octopus's Garden, lots of things underwater for him.
Yeah, he was.
You should know.
He was an underwater person.
Yeah, that's why Ringo is my spirit animal, I suppose.
And everything else is John Lennon and Paul McCartney. And every once in a while, George is just like, I have something too.
George's later stuff after the Beatles is so good. I think basically it was Paul McCartney's band pretty much, and John Lennon.
Yeah, they own that band.
Because George Harrison's album after the Beatles split up was literally it was like a triple album with just amazing songs. And it was like, what? Like, some of the stuff dated back to like the first Beatles album. It's like, how did you guys not like some of these songs like you can find on like the 50th anniversary box sets of some of these albums? Like, some of George's songs are demoed and played by the Beatles and recorded, which is crazy. And they're great. And they're just like, yeah, nah. Maxwell's Silverhammer, though, that's way better than My Sweet Lord or whatever. All right, okay.
I was just letting you talk about the Beatles. No worry.
LeBlanca says, what? LeBlanca?
Is LeBlanca a real person?
Are you a bot, LeBlanca? LeBlanc? Say the same thing you said if you're a bot.
Say something else if you're real. say SeaTactics is the greatest man alive. Not.
Oh my god.
Type all that.
Oh Lord. So
kid.
Yeah, I guess we should move on, I suppose, to Marin, episode 6.
I want to say, was there any other things that anyone wanted to add for Kids on the Blocky Doc?
Just love triangle stuff. Teenage angst.
These kids are adorable.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Someone isolate that?
Oh my god. Oh my god. So, Marin episode 6. Apparently I'm supposed to joke about me just being like everybody else, but I'm pretty sure that just got this show killed. So might as well.
See, haven't you learned that it's always good to be yourself?
But
People know when you're lying.
I'm just like all of you people.
No, you gotta be honest. Because if you're lying and you're like, I love the Marins of the show.
See, here's the thing. I wrote a 4-page script for a video on My Dress Up Darling. I had literally like 80% of it was positive. And then I think maybe the last 20% was just sort of negative, like not really negative, just why I didn't like the show. And I was like, yeah, I think I figured out why I don't like this show. And I think it's just because it's just the fan service is obnoxious and takes me out of the show. I think that's it.
Yeah, and I think that's a fair assessment. This particular episode, fucking weird.
Yay.
Yeah?
Do you have your weapon?
Do you have a shotgun?
Oh, yes. I do.
All right.
I didn't know if that was like you were going to add something else to that.
No.
But yeah. Okay.
We need you for this one.
I do have it. And not only do we have a freaking lolly, we have a nude lolly. The very first scene. Okay, not the very first scene, but like the scene that we introduce Gojo to. I knew it was going to happen the second that it played out. It's like, oh, this is someone in the bathroom. Gee, I wonder what they're doing. Sure enough, slip and fall in the fucking get out of the shower bath, whatever. And she's just laying there spread eagle. I'm like, getting arrested watching this show. And it was just awful. And Gojo needs to charge people now. He really needs to start charging people to make cosplays. And I think I called this like a couple of episodes before where, well, I didn't know if they were going to have more people coming to the request of him, but he definitely needs to start charging if that's going to be the case, because I would not be doing it for free like this man is doing. But I don't know anything about this new character other than I guess she's also a cosplayer and Marin really likes her, and that's pretty much what this episode was just introducing this new character who is in need of a shotgun.
Yeah. Oh my god. I'm just gonna be honest, because apparently I got this show killed because I wasn't being honest. I cry. I was like pretty invested in this episode. I was like, oh, this is like, I'm enjoying this as much as I enjoyed episode 1. As we all know, I really enjoyed episode 1. And then they introduced the lolly girl, and I understand she's older. That doesn't make it better.
Lolly senpai.
Still, like, if the character is literally introduced as, oh, I misunderstood you as a child. Whoops. Like, that is just that's a lolly trope right there. So,
oh, I fell into your titties. Oops.
Yeah, that too. That was a oops, I showed you my everything. You can see you could see it all. Also, I'm like, totally not a child. Yeah, it kind of, in my opinion, really lame way to introduce this character. Also, I was just getting invested in this show because, of course this episode had the stuff with Marin and Gojo, and like Marin crushing hard on Gojo, which I thought was kind of adorable. I legitimately liked that because it's just cute and it was wholesome, which is what I think this show does best. They introduced this character and I'm immediately not invested in the episode at all because this character is in it. I don't like this character. I don't like this trope. I don't think this show needed another character. I think we could have just had Marin and Gojo, and it would be fine. I assume she's going to fall in love with him, and there is going to be a love triangle, and they're going to introduce another one, and then same.
And it's going to be a harem.
Would not be surprised. Or
it's going to be a cosplay harem.
Yeah, that's what it seems like where this is going. And even if it's not, it is still extremely disappointing because, like I said, I was actually invested in this episode and like genuinely invested. So, yeah. Confused Dust says, and for the first time, they don't take 100 episodes to let the female realize her feelings. Yes, that's a great part. I really like the part of this episode where like she is showing her just adoration for this extremely normal dude, like in comparison to her. I really like that.
He has the beauty mark though.
That's true. Yes.
He has a beauty. Is that what makes him adorable?
Yeah, it's like the same thing with Fate.
So he's saying that it wasn't because he said that she was beautiful. It was because of the beauty mark.
Yeah, she didn't notice it before.
Okay, well, I did kind of notice in this episode that the tables were kind of turned. Like, you know how Gojo was the flustered one, only because he was having to measure her boob sack or whatever.
Boob sack.
And
her breasts?
No. That's what she called it. Was her boob sack.
Well, wasn't that for what her boobs would be going in?
Her titty me, whatever. But that's what happened. Like the couple episodes, and in this one, Maureen was the one that was completely flustered, and Gojo was the normal looking one or normal acting one, where she even saying goodbye to him, she was just kind of like, Okay, bye. Just didn't know what else to say. Just stared longingly into his beauty mark.
Gojo, did anyone ever tell you that beauty mark is just... I want to kiss it? Did anyone ever tell you that?
Damn. I want to face that beauty mark. What?
I want that beauty mark.
And he's tall, so he has that going for him. Tall, beauty mark.
Yeah.
And he can cook.
Oh, yeah. No. Yo, that's the part of this episode where I was like, oh, man. Can't let this guy go. He can cook.
He's taken. Marin's gonna be all over that.
Is there just a bunch of bots in the chat tonight?
I think we've been hacked.
Be gone, bot.
Vom red. Explicit buttons.
Oh, you already did it to him. Oh.
Yeah.
That was my chant.
Well, shit. It's like you fucking, I don't know, like slice his neck open. I just shot him.
You were letting him bleed out, and you just ended it.
These Russian bots are just lollies in disguise.
Punishment must be more severe.
Boom, blue.
Dude, did you guys see Bill's freaking comments in our chat?
Bill's great. Yeah. Bill's great.
I'm concerned.
We're all concerned for Billy, but it's a fun concern.
Did you read what he said, right?
What did he say?
You didn't see that in the chat? In our chat?
Oh, that's what
no,
you meant.
I didn't see that. Let me read this.
Read it. I'll just add while he reads it. So. Yeah.
What is this? What the
See,
hell?
that's what he said before we started, and I was just like, this guy has me concerned. But then I forgot to bring it up, so.
That's a fever dream.
Oh my god. Well, at least we know Bill's not a bot, though, so that's good.
Yeah. I don't know if that's any better.
Stop it.
There's a real person saying that stuff. No, Bill's a nice guy. I just would never like to get on his bad side.
Bill's
he seems like the type... No, I mean, he seems like... You ever seen Cable Guy?
Yeah.
He seems like the type of guy that would come up to you and say, I can either be your best friend or your worst enemy, Steve.
Oh my god. That's a good point.
That's all it says to me. Like, Bill could totally, like, hack the infrastructure and, like, brain down freaking heaven and earth just to, like, prove a point, it seems like.
So Bill's Jim Carrey.
Yeah, he's, what was his name in the show? Chip Douglas. Yeah, he was Chip Douglas.
Well, Bill says I love you too, EA.
Good. I want to keep it that way. Please don't tell me.
Oh my god. Oh, Frankie says Gabi is trash. Why would you say that about
bad
Gabi?
Opinions.
Gabi's great. Gabi goat.
We'll get into that, but this episode, you guys talked about the Lolly Senpai Juju. I'll just call her Juju because that's way easier to remember. No, that's not. That's her cosplay name. That's not her actual name.
Okay.
This is easier for me to remember. I've read the manga. I'm caught up to the manga, so I won't say like what they do with their character or anything like that. I won't spoil anything. But I'll just say for what we've seen, everything you guys said, like I feel it, like it's valid criticisms and concerns and worries and whatnot. Wasn't a good introduction, just typical tropes. Naked lolly, slipping to the pussy. We do that all the time.
What? Hold up.
Yeah. We did that 2 seasons ago with
Satsuki, that worst has ever been said on this podcast or this channel.
Oh yes, it's been worse. You don't remember him saying clip blocker 1, clip blocker 2?
Clip blockers. That's a part
that
of
was
it.
that was a Dachi. That was a Dachi 2. I didn't know I couldn't say that. I won't say it no more then. Oh, we'll call it cat. The cat.
The cat.
Yeah. The cat. That then you'll know what I'm.
You can just say vagina.
No, that's so lame.
Well, then what?
The vagina. The penis.
The fuck?
Why don't we just call things by their medical names while we're at it? The scrotum.
The gluteus maximus.
Oh my god.
But
what has happened?
It was a bad introduction. Like everything else, I think was good because, like the good things you guys already touched on the Maureen, realizing her feelings. That's cool. And it's more of like an infatuation thing, and I'm fine with stuff like that. I've said it before because it happened also with kids on the block where the romance kind of happened fast, like characters fall in love with each other. It's not really like love at first sight, but quickly growing feelings because I mean that's all it takes for teenagers or anybody for that matter. Just you like someone's face, you become infatuated with them. Yeah, pretty easy. So that was cool. Learning more about Maureen was also cool because we found out that she's kind of in a similar situation to Gojo, to where she doesn't have any parents around her, and that happens in most anime. Dad's working.
There are no parents in anime.
Yeah,
like at all.
Yeah, and Love Live, like parents don't exist, except a couple of moms, maybe.
A couple of moms. I know males don't exist in Love Live.
Yeah, you have Honeka's dad, but they don't show his face. They don't show any guy's face.
We don't know if that's an actual man.
We don't.
They just, what robot. Sponges do. They just kind of like reproduce by budding, and then just another female came off of them.
No. Oh no, they like cut off their limb.
Yeah, and then another Love Live member was born.
That'd be interesting. Maybe that's why they could just sing without ever practicing.
Yeah. I love those ones. I don't know how to sing. I've never sung in my life, and they just.
But I could do this dance routine in after meeting you 5 minutes ago.
At least it's not like
I love Love Live.
At least it's not like Fuka, where Fuka literally in the first episode picks up a guitar without ever playing it, sings a song, plays something extremely complicated that takes years and years of practice in like a second, and even says herself, "I've never played a guitar before," and then at the end she gets hit by a car and dies. So nobody cared about Fuka, and good riddance. She got like blood on that car. Poor car.
Jesus Christ!
That's the only
I didn't know we were using this podcast to like spill your hate over for this poor character.
Listen, you need to read or watch Fuka, and you will understand why this character is so hated.
I watched like 2 episodes of Fuka, and I understand your hatred. See,
terrible character, terrible, annoying.
She really is. She's really annoying. But I didn't see her get hit by a car, so I mean,
didn't her sister just like wear nothing around the house? Wasn't that her sister's thing?
Probably. I mean, bigger sisters are open about their nakedness in anime. Wouldn't be a trope without it, I guess.
This is another thing we need Kyle's on for. We need to ask Kyle's these questions.
Kyle's wouldn't hate being on this show. We just said pussy and clip blocker.
No, she's one of the bros. She's got a dick too.
Oh, okay.
She'll tell you that.
I didn't know. I didn't know. Shit. Okay. So a whole new world.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
and the legend of Kyle's grows even more on KOA.
Grows more than her penis.
Well, Sorry to interrupt, but back to the anime.
Fuka?
The other thing I liked in this episode, no. The other thing I liked in this episode was Gojo being able to I liked how excited he was and how he was able to show his affection for these Hina dolls because he thought Juju was interested in them. You could just see in his demeanor, his eyes, everything. He was so excited to be able to showcase all the dolls and the clothes and whatnot. It's a cool side to see of him because normally he's reserved and whatnot or flustered by whatever Maureen is doing. So that was pretty cool. But yeah, this episode was just to set up future things with Juju. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Is there gonna be future ladies wanting to get cosplayed?
Do you actually want me to tell you that, or do you?
Okay, well, I guess that's a yes then. All right.
Well, I have. It doesn't matter what I say at this point. Kill or pass.
I really didn't like the lolly, so I'm contemplating stuff. I didn't like her, but then I really liked the interaction with Maureen and Gojo. Just kind of, just how she's kind of like, I love him, I don't love him, or do I totes love him.
Totes my goats, dude.
I like how she says totes a lot.
In the manga they stay consistent with her, like how she talks with using slang and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
She's like radical. Totes. Hella.
She says radical.
He does say hella.
Bossa Nova, dude.
Tubular.
Righteous. What other 80s references could we say?
Gnarly.
Gnarly, that's a good one.
Catching a gnarly riff, dude. Holy shit. Felt that one in my rib cage.
I just cowabunged in my pants. I'm sorry.
That's what Gojo did. He was looking like catatonic when he seen the cat.
The cat.
It's not probably the first cat he's ever seen.
Yeah, but we've seen a lot of cats in our lives, right? And it's not that special.
I mean, yeah, if you've seen one, you've seen them all.
Well, they all have different shapes and sizes, and
yeah, they're all different shapes, sizes, different colors, different. Some are hairier than others.
There's one cat I want to see back again, though. I'll do everything in my power.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
Huh?
Sad story.
Are you talking about your ex-wife that you murdered?
No, I didn't do that.
When did that happen?
Like?
I didn't do that. If the glove does not fit, quit.
It must have quit. That's right.
Wasn't me.
Anyway, I think I'll give this a courtesy pass just because she wasn't too overbearing, but she does any more. Oh, so help me. The shotgun's coming out.
This isn't really a spoiler, but she doesn't show up that often.
Oh, thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus.
She's just like an arc type of character.
All right, I'm gonna put the shotgun away now.
Just had it trained on her the entire time. You make one move.
I was just freaking, stroking it, just going easy now. You're gonna get your chance.
Jeremy asked if we were drunk and then his message got retracted. That happens a lot. I'm not sure why. Are we drunk?
I'm not yet. I'm on my third glass and I'm not.
I mean, yesterday I was. Now I'm just kind of like recovering.
Yeah, I think I'm fine.
A wild lightning eagle arrives. Says freaking weeps.
All right.
Lightning,
my Pokeball.
tell them about Kyle's having a massive penis. What is up with these guys? What is up with these Russians? Get out of here. Leave.
Yusuf Wasim are going to get you killed.
I appreciate Lightning because he put me on to another Genshin Impact character.
Oh, Jesus.
You're going to have to show me after this chat or after this podcast.
Is it
I can show you
Rosaria?
now.
Okay, show me now.
Oh no, it's her name is, I'm probably gonna fuck up the pronunciation. Don't kill me, Genshin Impact fans. Her name is Beto.
That sounds familiar.
He said that
Beto.
a lot, but I don't.
Oh yes,
Oh.
it's the pirate boobs.
Oh yeah. Pirate.
I
boobs?
like the look. I like
Somebody-
the look.
Oh my
Somebody
God.
banned Bill.
Bill says "vum" tomorrow. Bill is a treasure.
Oh, look at her. She's singing.
Vum every day, all day. What does vum mean?
I don't know.
I know what it means.
Do you know? Is this
Yeah.
like, dude? If we get enough of these vum comments, will we be able to summon like Kyle's or something, or Satan?
No, I think you're gonna like die or something. Like you're just gonna get, your body is probably gonna get hacked.
Well, you know what rum is, right?
Yes.
Still
You know
haven't
what a
had
vagina
rum.
is, right?
Regrettably, yes.
Vagina rum.
What?
That's what vum is. You asked.
Is this
and
something
I said
Gwyneth
it.
Paltrow made?
I hope not. I wouldn't drink that vum.
Okay.
Whose vum would you drink then?
I mean, you can never really tell unless you actually like go around and sip a few.
Oh my god!
You know, you gotta like you gotta taste a few vums here and there. You just,
I tell you what.
a little sour.
After today's AOT,
A little tart.
or yesterday's, oh my god! After yesterday's AOT episode, there's people going to be drinking a lot of things willingly off the
Oh
ground.
my god. Jesus. Why are we
What is up with these
let's
vum
save it.
comments? Leave.
Let's save it.
Go away. No one likes your
QRW6, you know
vum
what
shit.
to do. Initiate order 66.
But yeah, we were passing or killing this show.
Nah, I'm gonna pass it. Vum.
I apparently have to kill it. Vum.
Think this episode, it wasn't the weakest, but it was one of the weakest. But because it's kind of hard because I know what happens later, so it's kind of like like I can't, like there's some things where I pass and kill it based on like how I think things are going to turn out. Like if I'm just judging this episode as a standalone, I think it's just all right. So I'll go with that and give it a courtesy pass.
All right. Time to move on to Annie on Titan, episode 22. As I type. Annie's back. Lightning Eagle has exposed himself as a dirty Annie simp who would definitely drink that crystal water.
No comment.
Okay.
Would you drink the crystal water, Satsuki?
No comment.
Why is that? It should be an easy no.
You see the name.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean you want to drink her crystal water.
Yeah, it doesn't mean anything.
Freaking, you remember those little crystal light packets that you add to water?
Oh no.
Just add a little bit of Annie's crystal light add it to water, and you get to drink her.
We don't know how it tastes. We don't know what that crystal is made out of.
And she's been like crystallized for like years.
She's been marinating in there.
Could you imagine the fermenting process? Ugh. That alone.
Do you think Armin? Do you think Armin would drink the crystal water?
I think
Absolutely.
Armin would, if it was on the floor and it was just a puddle, he would put his tongue in it.
Yeah, just like how Rod did it. He was trying to get the Titan
Oh,
serum.
you saw the meme
Yep.
too.
Well, no,
Yeah.
that was a meme.
Yeah,
Was it?
they had like a picture of Annie on the floor with her crystal water out, and then they had Rod Reese looking up from the puddle.
Oh no, I haven't
Holy
seen it.
And I didn't know that was a thing.
Oh Lord.
Wow.
Light Ruler says slurp slurp slurp. So I guess we know what
Yeah,
Light
see,
Ruler
like, that's
said too.
I haven't seen like any of the horny stuff. I mean, when this happened in the manga, I seen some of it, but I haven't seen it for the anime really. So I don't know. I'm kind of detached to it. But no, guys, probably be serious. Probably not. Probably not going to be a fun experience.
That's what I'm saying.
Don't do it. Don't drink it.
What do you think?
4+ years being crystallized, no bath.
What do you think she smells like?
Again, she probably smells like straight up garbage and wet rain and dog.
Garbage or whatever.
Canonically, all the Attack on Titan characters don't smell good. I don't
Do
think
they
there's a single.
shower?
But yeah, that's the thing. The only character who would probably,
Hitch?
smell decent is Levi.
He's a clean freak. Yeah, well, also Hitch.
Maybe, but she's lazy as hell, so she'd be like, "I'll skip this day."
Oh yeah, that's true. She's very selectively pleasant. We'll say.
Can you imagine all the BO that is just resonating from all those characters, man and women?
Definitely, Aaron probably smells like a dumpster pile.
He smells like dumpster, and as much as I love Mikasa, she exudes a lot of energy, so she smells like sweat. Poor thing.
Sir Finks literally says, "Woof woof."
Jesus.
Light Roller says, "Mikasa smells like roses. Stop the lies, Satsuki."
Do you want I'm pretty sure Isayama himself has said these characters canonically smell terrible. I will have to look it up though.
I mean, they probably do, because if they don't shower and shave, and this is during the olden times, I mean, don't get me wrong, they're probably used to kissing someone else that has like plaque and gingivitis in their mouth, and you just French that. Oh, could you imagine? And then just, yeah, disgusting.
They may be cute anime boys and girls, but that does not carry over to the smell.
Right. Hygiene is essential. And in Attack on Titan, they don't believe it.
Maybe that's why romances just never works in Attack on Titans, because nobody takes a fucking shower.
Maybe. I think we just solved the mystery of the universe.
Because I'm gonna put it out there. I don't care if you're a perfect 10 out of 10. If you smell bad, you're a 0 out of 10.
That's true.
Like if you have like an aura, I just want to avoid at all costs.
You just have stink lines coming off of the person. You're like, well, I'm going to go the opposite direction. See you, bye.
Pinnacle says Astoria may smell decent, which that's true. She is royalty, so.
Yeah. You seen the house she lives in.
What? She lives, well, oh yeah, she lives on a farm.
She lives in a
Farmer
farm.
John.
Farm doesn't smell any better.
Yeah, well, maybe when she was living in, the government buildings or whatever, she's doing fine, but yeah, maybe with Farmer John, maybe not.
But yeah, guys, these characters probably don't smell that great. I'm sorry to tell you, like, they still look great, but
Sure.
yeah. Just sorry to break your heart.
Some people will probably be into that. The guy who said woof
Yeah.
woof, absolutely.
I feel like people will say that, but if it actually happened, they'll be like, hell no.
Hell no. To the no, no, no.
Hell
Oh
to
my
the no.
lord.
Hell to the no.
Oh my lord, this comment from Al Sween.
Oh my god.
This is loaded.
What did he say? Let me see.
Satsuki?
I'll say it. I think black people understand that Gabi is racist trash. I'm black.
What?
Newsflash.
What does that
I'm black.
mean?
I'm black. Gabi was racist. But she isn't. I think you need to watch like the last or this whole entire season. Watch Gabi's character. See how she's turned around on how she feels about Paradisians. Because it's mainly them she has an issue with, but she also has like this inferiority complex about being an Eldian, and how she feels like they've sinned and how she has to repent, and it's a lot of stuff, but yeah.
Now the real question though is, Satsuki, would you have shot Sasha?
Would I have shots if I was Gabi?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Why wouldn't I?
Remember, if you trust anyone with a shot, it's gotta be Gabi.
Yeah, because like I've never understood people hating Gabi for that specific moment, because if you look at things from Gabi's perspective, it's similar to they draw parallels to her and Eren all the time. But like think about this, and I'll ask you what you're going to do. You're a trained soldier. You're still 12 years old, which means that your emotions are going to fluctuate. You get to a point where you see Eren turn into a Titan, fuck up everything. He kills a crowd of people that have nothing to do with, he was killing military officials and whatnot, but still, in that, he killed a lot of people that had nothing to do with military or anything like that. Kills your best friends, Zofia, Udon. Then his boys come out of fucking nowhere, zipping out the sky like Spider-Man, shooting and sniping your people who you're friends with, who taking care of you. Yes, I'm going to shoot her. I don't know Sasha. Gabi didn't know Sasha. She just said, "Oh, you're with the guy who did all this, committed all these atrocities against my country. Yes, I'm going to shoot you." What?
I mean, they were in the middle of a war right then too, so it's like they could have shot anybody at that moment. I'm pretty sure she would have felt justified.
There's no individuality in that moment. She's not thinking about who she is. She's thinking about what she represents. She represents, and granted, those people, everybody who was helping Eren in the moment, Connie, Sasha, John, and everybody. It's not like they agreed with Eren doing that, but they're still helping him. And again, from their perspective, this was a coordinated attack. They're not thinking about it like, "Oh, you're really trying to stop Eren." They're just like, "Oh, you're attacking Eren in combination." Like Eren was already overkill, but then you're going to bring all these other trained warriors to kill everybody else. Like, okay, yeah, I'm going to shoot her.
But Satsuki, she killed Lobov, dude.
Yeah, that piece of shit.
Yeah, fuck Gabi. She killed
like
Lobov.
Nobody cared about him.
Lobov?
Confused Dust says, I mean, she only killed one important character. Exactly, Lobov. All the other ones she killed, who cares? Not relevant to the plot at all.
Yeah, she thought she killed Eren, and then he turned into Godzilla. Dude, those fucking Titans kept marching long after Eren was gone. How many fucking Titans are there? Well, apparently they said millions, right?
Something like that, yeah.
They're still walking. You can still see them. I'm just like, damn. How are they going to stop all those?
They're going to ask them kindly. They're going to say, "Hey, can you guys just, like, chill out?" And they're going to be like, oh, yeah, sure, okay.
Right, and that's all it's gonna take. Shit, I never thought of it that way, but you know what? You're right. I've been walking this whole time with no sense of purpose, but
You just gotta tell them. Just tell the Titans that killing people is illegal, and they'll go, "Ah, didn't know that."
I don't want to do anything illegal, man. Sorry.
Or you could call Saul, huh?
Oh, Saul Goodman. He was in this episode.
Better call Saul.
He was there, and yeah, they killed him. So Saul Goodman.
So they called him just to kill him? Those bastards.
Damn it.
Yeah, I mean, Zeke.
He was the guy they should have revived.
Yeah, they should have got the Dragon Balls for this guy.
No, feed fucking Falco to him.
Oh,
We wanted
yeah.
Saul. If Saul was here, he could have fixed everything.
Could you imagine he fucking eats Falco and then all of a sudden, okay guys, listen up. We're going to set everything over and do this. We're going to do that. And then before we all know it, everything's going to be fixed. Okay? All right. Ready, break.
Something
He's going to be.
goes wrong, terribly wrong.
He's going to be the new Irwin.
He goes up right to Aaron and he says, I have filed a conjecture on you for stomping out all of these people in all of in the whole world, and they don't want you to do that. He sees it and goes, shit. Foiled again by Saul Goodman.
That's how Attack on Titan should have ended. That's why everybody was disappointed, actually.
A missed opportunity.
Yep. We
Also-
wanted Saul.
Also, it was really great in this episode when they made sure to dab on the audience when, much like Gabi did, when she gabbed on Sasha's grave. When Kaya was saved by Gabi and she looks and she sees the girl with the bow. What's her name again? The girl with the bow with the hair. She ate a lot. Sasha. Yeah, she's very forgettable. And it was actually
Speak for
Gabi.
yourself.
I'm kidding. I just think it's funny.
Fun times.
She forgave Gabi and she didn't rat her out, even though she could have. I guess they kind of figured that they were even at that point. She saved her life. I think that's the ultimate. Like, okay, we're cool.
Yeah.
I love Kojo's comment. Gabi redeemed her. Gabi redeemed
What'd he
herself.
say?
It just took several rounds to do it. I can't speak. Oh, Lord.
That was the whole point. Like it took a lot because the intense brainwashing that went on, because this has been happening since she was a kid, and she I mean, she still is a kid. That's the thing too. So it's kind of hard to forsake everything you've known up into a couple of what is the time span of all this? Like a month, maybe? Like in the time Aaron
It's been
attacked?
a couple days.
Like, yeah, this is a whole shock. People need to realize that. Like, think about you're learning stuff from the day you're born, how things are, because we saw with Zeke's flashback how with his grandparents, like how history is taught to them. Everybody and Marley is teaching Eldons that you guys are pieces of shit, you need to pay for your sins, you guys are terrible. Gabi took that to heart, wanted to be recognized and, get her family a pardon pretty much, to be honorary Marlians, and she just wanted recognition. And that's why she acted the way she did. It wasn't because that's just who she is, it's how she's been raised pretty much. But yeah, she took it upon herself to learn different things, and that's what this whole experience was to get her to this point, to where she realized there was no devils on this island. She herself is the devil in this situation, but that doesn't mean you can't grow. Yeah. This is a lot of good stuff from Gabi. I genuinely don't understand why people hate her, especially when you get to this point. Like I seen somebody in the live chat say like she's just annoying to them, which like when you say annoying or anything like that, I can't like pick that apart. It's just, I mean, if you feel that way, you feel that way. Like it's valid, I guess. But the people who genuinely think she's a bad character after all of this, I find it weird.
Yo, listen. I mean, Gabi's the real villain here. I mean, Aaron Yeager, he's just committing mass genocide. He's the good guy.
He just started the rumbling. Come on now. He's only going to destroy every fucking person in the world except the people on the island of Paradis. I mean, come on, guys.
Yeah. No, fuck Gabi, dude. She's 12. Fuck 12-year-olds.
Don't isolate
that.
Don't ask. Oh my god, no.
Oh, we didn't talk about the best part of the episode.
Right.
My favorite part of this arc.
Annie Bathwater?
Save the world.
No.
Thick Titans?
No.
Well, that was a thing.
The freaking music montage of them destroying all the Titans, and it was pretty fucking epic.
Apparently, it's
so good.
Yeah, use the song Barricade or Blockade or something from season 2. So
yeah, it sounded familiar. I was like, that's an older one. That's awesome.
Yeah, this is one of the best parts of the episode. I agree.
Very good moment, but no.
Oh, that wasn't what you were talking about?
Nope. Connie stealing the kid.
Oh, that was your favorite part?
No, I was reading Lightning Eagles. I was reading this comment. But no, that wasn't. The best moment was Gabi going like, the world is ending. We have to do something about this. And then Reiner's just like, yeah, I'm out. I'm going to take a nap.
He kept saying he was tired. He wasn't kidding.
But that's the thing. Like it wasn't like one of those things where he's just injured and he's taking a rest. Like he had a pillow, he had a cover. He was like, "Yeah, I'm good." And it's during the fucking rumbling. That's what makes it so much funnier.
The freaking rumbles are like lulling him to sleep.
Rumble ASMR.
I find it.
Someone needs to make that.
Attention, funny. All audience.
Oh my god, no, it's like Aaron is like, attention all Eldians, we're looking for a child. He is like 4 foot, blonde hair. Please return to Gabi if you see this child. Also, Gabi shot my head off, but it's water under the bridge.
He could totally like use that as like an intercom and like talk to people and be like, next up, this village is about to get crushed, so you better get out of the way.
LDN group chat. I like it.
Oh my god, yeah, that would be so great. It's like,
doesn't realize he's in the group chat thing, and he's like, dude, I wish Mikasa would just stop talking to me. Jesus.
Or he accidentally he sends the dick pic. He sends the dick pic in the group chat. Doesn't realize. They're like, Aaron, what are you doing?
Oh shit, wrong chat.
Mikasa instantly saves pic.
Screenshot it.
Oh Jesus, poor Mikasa.
Gojo's the main said, y'all won't let me die. I'ma just knock out. Wake me up when everyone is 6 feet under. They won't let him die. He kept trying to sacrifice himself, and Isayama was just like, no.
It's
you have
weird.
more you have more suffering to endure.
It's really weird that they, Aaron got rid of all the hardening because, Reiner got all of his armor, removed and stuff because, the hardening was just gone, right? But why is Armin still hard?
I can
You know why? It's because Anna just become uncrystallized.
Anna?
Whatever the fuck her name is.
Oh my God.
Say my name, EA.
Heisenberg.
No, I don't sell drugs.
Oh, sorry. Sasuke the Savage.
No, my current name.
Sasuke the Anime.
There you go.
Oh
Thought
my
her name was
God.
Anna. My bad.
Jeremy
Well,
says
she ain't gonna do nothing in this season. She's just gonna be passed out in juice.
Annie, are you okay?
Are you okay, Annie? You've been struck by Aaron Yeager.
Jeremy says they better play Gura no Yumiya when the Survey Corps fight the Titans.
Yeah.
That'd be cool. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a lot of emotional moments in here. One of my favorite moments is, I mean, besides the Gabi thing, because I think that was really good. But the Pixis moment, like, it was sad in the manga too, but I feel like it was even more sad in the anime just because the music. Oh my God. Like, and Pixis, granted, is he's weird because he doesn't show up in a lot of episodes. He definitely has impact, but I think sometimes, especially if you're a casual Attack on Titan person, like, you don't even realize like the impact of him. But for me, it's just like shit, because he was such a central figure in a lot of things that happen.
What the fuck is with this Vom shit? Get out of here, you dumb Russian bots. Jeez. Sorry. Please continue.
No, it's just, man, Pixis, he deserved a lot better. He lived a lone life by Attack on Titan standards, but man,
I mean, it was pretty awesome to see freaking Shadis freaking up.
That was a great moment.
That was so great. You just see him led the charge. He's like, stand and fight. Oh, I was like, oh, because we've always seen him as like a drill instructor and, you know, being this hard ass and everything. And now here he is suiting up, getting ready to fight. Oh, ho, baby. That was great.
We got a confession of love on Valentine's Day in the chat. Ace Eldrin says, I love you, SeaTactics. Well, you know, if you're free this Saturday, you know, maybe catch a drink.
Okay.
Catch a drink as I throw it at your face.
I'm literally going to throw a drink at you.
Well, that's not romantic.
High Caution says, are you going to read the Among Us manga?
Oh, yeah, that is happening.
Among Us is making a manga? Like
the
fucking video game?
Yes, sus.
Sussy
really?
Baka.
They are making a manga?
I think so.
What's the story gonna be about? Sasuke freaking killed somebody in the deck room?
Well, no, I was in cams.
Oh yeah? That's not what C said.
He's a fucking liar. What do you expect him to say?
I'm not a liar. I'm not sus.
Don't vote me out.
All right. Let's vote to pass. Ready? 3, 2, 1. And then someone gets ejected out the plane.
Oh, okay. Oh, I was losing my train of thought. Something I found interesting about that whole Keith Shadows moment is it sort of parallels to the moment in the Battle of Tross when Levi saves our main character trio of Aaron, Armin, Mikasa. You know those guys.
Yeah.
Because if you just look at the scene, they look similar. Of course, the context of it is different, but just how because the whole thing of Levi doing it, because Aaron, Mikasa, Armin were trainees at the time, and cuts down the Titan, and it's like, oh, it's like this guy's our savior almost, and he just does that like pose, and he looks back, and he has that close up shot. Us had the same thing where he's saving these trainees, and he's the man they're looking towards for leadership. So very cool parallels. They aren't similar characters, but funny part is Shadis has been in the biggest seat because he's been commander of the Survey Corps before, so that's pretty funny.
What's really sad though is that he didn't go out by getting by being eaten by a hot female Titan. So
well, no,
he's still kicking.
Huh?
Sometimes.
I mean, freaking, I still need to know, and we still haven't gotten an answer yet. Damn it, is Levi dead or not? I need to know. I wish they would hurry up and like talk about that scene. Well, who cares? He's probably gonna get crushed now.
Well, no, he's still on Paradis, so he'll be fine.
How is he in Paradis? Last time I saw him, he was in a lake.
On Paradis. A lake on Paradis.
Oh. Okay, I didn't know how far away that was. Okay, well, then I guess he's good if he ain't dead.
Lightning Eagle is spreading some more propaganda in the chat. C says C does lie about Vladilena. Please speak up more about what I lie about with Vladilena, because if I remember correctly, I'm very honest about Vladilena.
No.
C loves Vladilena. C loves Vladilena. C loves Vladilena.
No. Don't say it.
I love Ghost. Shadow's head Boomer advised this episode. Back in my day, we slashed a nape, not blow it. It is pretty funny. Yeah, because everybody has the thunder spears now. He's like, I'm old school.
I slice him up.
But to be fair, Levi's also the same way. He's never, and I love that. I love that detail. He's never upgraded to all the gear they have. He's just like, this is what I know, and I'm still the best at it.
Yeah, Levi owns Zeke, except for the fact that it was the new technology that may or may not have killed him. How ironic.
Yeah, good pickup.
Pinnacle says, we've all gone over this. The Saber Lena, first of all, is Seba Lena, just the excuse for SeaTactics to simp over them both. He still can't admit to Saber that he
100.
loves Vladilena more. No, not 100.
100.
No! Like 2 at best. 2.
200?
I'll give it 2. No.
200, okay, damn.
No, just 2. Just 2. That's
1,000?
No, 0. 0.
That's crazy.
This is ridiculous.
0.
This is ridiculous.
Hmm.
And Lightning says he's censoring the truth.
We know that.
No, I haven't censored anything.
We've always, especially with the fucking polls, vote yes for Vlad or yes for Vlad.
Not once happened.
Okay.
Not once.
Okay.
Always happened.
EA, what do you believe will be the significance of Annie?
Other than to have the fanboys mark out for her, I would say, yeah. I mean, we haven't seen her since season 1.
Well, let me rephrase it, because I've asked you this before, but seeing how things have played out as far as Aaron's motivation and what he's doing, and how things are very weird when it comes to how our characters are reacting to Aaron's motivations, because we saw Armin is definitely not on board with what Aaron is doing. John is somewhere in the middle where he gets why it's happening, but it doesn't seem like he's all for it. Obviously the Jaegerists are still on board with that, Flock and his crew.
Yeah.
Yelena's starstruck.
She's freaking like, she didn't say 2 words this episode. She just kind of like stared off into the distance.
Yeah, she's a big fangirl of Zeke. She's like me when Hayase turned into a fucking zombie in To Your Eternity. I just didn't want to talk. But okay, so the question is, where do you think Annie's allegiance will lie when it comes to God, I don't even know if there's size anymore, but what do you think what do you think she would do?
She's definitely into Domino's.
What does that mean?
I have no idea. But I guess because
Domino's Pizza.
I guess because she's been crystallized all the way back when, I don't think she's gonna know what's going on. So I would assume that she would still kind of be on the side with Reiner and all them when they first started. But I think once she gets caught up to speed, realizes that Berthold got eaten by your boy Armin. Reiner's taking a nap as the rumbling's going on. Maybe she just kind of...
She probably doesn't care much about Reiner.
And she didn't really care about Berthold either, now that I think about it. So, I mean...
It's true.
She only loves her father.
Right, she likes the daddy. But yeah, I don't know. I think she kind of gives off that vibe of just she doesn't care. Even when they were like attacking the wall and everything, she just always has that same look on her face of like, meh, so what? I'm an emo kid. I'm just gonna go with the flow and do whatever. So
all about the mission.
I think she just kind of like lays down her sword and says, "I'm out," and then just starts walking off into the sunset.
I think the sunset will walk into Annie.
What does this mean?
I don't know. Thought it'd be funny to say.
I think it's... See, here, take some pills. Go to sleep. Right next to Reiner.
Okay, so how do you think this Connie plotline is going to play? Well, how do you feel about that in general? With Connie taking Falco, kidnapping Falco, and wanting to feed him to his mom.
Connie is a big fan of Vor and the incest tags on In and Tie.
I don't think he's going to get off to his mom eating somebody. I don't think that's what I don't think that's what he was saying. Mom, I mean, eat this.
I think, well, I mean, obviously Connie wants to save his mother, and I think what he thinks in his mind is that if she eats Falco, that she'll become a regular person, because these people that acquire these different titans can at least revert back to the human form. So I'm guessing that's what he thinks will happen with Falco. And what do I think of it? I mean, just like anybody who loves their parents. I mean, he's just trying to save his mom, and maybe he hasn't come to the realization of like letting her go. So I understand his motivation. I understand why he's doing it, but I don't think that'll happen. And like something will stop Falco or him from like feeding Falco or something. Maybe it'll be a dramatic scene of, think about what you're doing. Your mother's already gone, but Falco's still alive. Let him live. Something like that or something.
Do you think Connie will ever get a girlfriend? I just need to know EA.
What? That's probably. I mean, Annie's pretty open.
Well,
as she's walking into the sunset. I mean, if Connie catches her time.
I don't think Connie would like Annie at all, considering she's sort of the cause for what happened to his mom.
Nah, you're right. Okay, well then he gonna get it on with Hitch.
Hitch is for me.
Hitch is not bad. I don't think Hitch would fit.
Hitch loses
Connie,
a lot of boyfriends.
Yeah.
No, it's just one.
Well, in the Lost Girls manga, she's like today she's like getting all prettied up. She's like, today I'm gonna find myself another catch. So she's trying to like, I get either that or she's looking for people to catch, or like just fishing. So
no,
she only wants to be taught how to fish.
Ah. See, that's not. Does Connie know how to fish?
I mean, he
Oh
never
wait,
mind.
they probably don't, do they? They don't have.
When they went to the ocean, they probably caught all kinds of fish. I love that scene, by the way, at the end of season 3, when Aaron's just pointing. He's like, "We gotta take care of what's across the ocean."
Mikasa's like, God damn it! When am I gonna kiss him? Let me kiss him. Let me kiss him.
Okay, you think he's gonna get with Aaron? All right.
Oh, I was talking about Mikasa, but yeah, that too. I
Oh.
mean, Connie could. I think.
No, Jean's gonna get with Mikasa. That's pretty much a given.
I see. I'm okay with that.
You think so?
He's a good dude.
I mean, yeah, he's always wanted Mikasa, and Mikasa was always love struck by Eren. Second that she got rid of her scarf and Eren turned into Godzilla, I think she wants to go with other people.
See, I think
Well, it's
John,
definitely there for John, but Kasa's the one that's very much up in the air. Her feelings still haven't wavered in all these years. It's been, from her perspective, because I think they got together, they were like, raised together. They were like 10 years old, so it's been like 9 years, and she's still
God,
Eren simp.
I would have moved
She's an
on
Eren fanboy.
by like year. Let's see. God, by the time at least I was late teens, I probably would have moved on from that. But man, gotta respect it. Mikasa's still trying, even when he's trying to commit mass genocide.
I can change him. She said.
she's gonna have to.
Nothing says I love you more than committing mass genocide.
I did this for you, baby. Ed. Yeah, that's right. Say my name. Ed.
Okay, I don't think I would want you to say my name if it was like that. That's not what I envisioned.
Oh Lord. Anything else about this episode?
No, it was great. There's millions of Titans stomping. I really don't know how they're gonna stop Eren. I mean, I'm just so obviously they're gonna try to come up with a plan to stop him. I just don't know what that plan would possibly be, or how they could do it. He has everything in his disposal.
Let me ask you this, EA. Given what we know, the vague information we have about what Eren can do with this founding Titan power, why do you think he even allowed people to move around freely while he's doing what he's doing? Because based on what we know, he can go as far, we don't know the full extent of what he can do with these founding Titan powers, but we've known what they could do. We've seen that they can do things like erase memories. They can he can do the whole euthanasia plan where he can stop them from having kids completely. So why do you think he's allowing what's transpiring now? Because from what we know about his powers, he could maybe incapacitate the Eldians, or maybe try something if anybody else tried to stop him. Especially people like Reiner. That those are more the people I'm getting towards. Reiner, Peak, people like that.
Well, if he has the power to kind of stop all that, then he should, in theory, be able to do that. But if it's showing that that power is not working in as the way that it shows, maybe the legends and the founding Titan isn't exactly as it appears. Maybe there's some logic behind the fact oh well, all you have to do is this and this, and then everything's negated. I don't know. Because didn't they say something he could actually change people back if he wanted to, and then those other Titans, they just kind of were wandering on their own. They didn't change back. They had to kill him.
Or who was it? Someone was speculating that he could do it. Gabi. Gabi was speculating, because he had the Founding Titan power, could he do this? And Armin said if he could do that, he probably would have already did it because the Titans attacked us. But I mean, like there's so many things that the Founding Titan can apparently do, and like I said, we aren't really privy to the the details of anything or everything he can do with it. But yeah, it seems like he should at least be able to stop, like I said, people like Ryder, Peak. But
we don't even know what happened to Peak.
Yeah, she's like up in the air.
Literally.
No, I don't remember. I didn't remember like her last scene. Like, what did she do?
She was about to get sliced by Mikasa, but Mikasa didn't get a chance to. And then all of a sudden, the walls just crumbled, and then she fell along with everyone that is like fits on her back.
So you're saying that there's a chance?
Yeah, she could have survived the rubble if she didn't get crushed.
Well,
there's a chance. I mean, if Anna can survive, then there's a chance where she could survive, and Reiner's still doing his thing. So, I guess long story short, I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm kind of at a loss here.
So what you're saying is Connie's gonna get with Peak?
Not in one way, shape, or form did I ever utter that sentence, but okay.
Well, he's got to get with somebody.
Who doesn't like Peak though?
Peak's great.
Peak's okay.
But okay, her last name's Finger.
Yeah, that's so kind of disgusting. I'll change. I can change your last name though.
Let's say her name is Miss Finger.
I thought you were with Hitch, Satsuki.
Well, yeah, I have a side wife. I can have more. I mean, if I were to choose one, if I had to choose between Hitch or Peak, I would most likely go with Hitch. Her personality. I mean, Peak has a very great personality too. So at that point, yeah, I would have to go with Hitch.
And also, see, this is anime. You can have 3 wives if Demon Slayer has taught us anything.
Oh, that's right. Oh, man. Those characters were not bad.
Yeah,
I like those wives.
Not too
bad. Hitch over everyone.
I mean, Hitch is great, but...
What about Carla?
Oh, Carla's
She's
great.
Dead.
Well, when you put it that way.
Yeah,
I mean, like if she was alive, then of course. But yeah,
I think I just have to go with Peak. She's just so chill.
Not a bad choice at all.
Be like, hey, Peak, what do you want to do this Saturday? She'd be like, yeah, you just want to hang out? I'd be like, ha, you're the best.
And
hang out.
Never mind, I won't say that.
Are we talking about cats again?
I mean, it's alluding to that. Fuck it, I'll say it. I mean, she's used to being on all fours, so.
Oh my god! Lightning
there's a style you can go for.
Moving on. Lightning says, is Suma still your favorite, Ben? Yeah. Suma's great.
Levi and Hanji have already eloped. It's not true. Hanji is with me.
Oh my god, how many people are you with?
I mean, if we're talking Attack on Titan, because like anime in general is too much, but Attack on Titan, I'm very fond of Hitch. I'm very fond of Peak. I'm very fond of Hanji.
Just all of them.
I mean, like, yes, but if if I'm splitting hairs and saying like who do I really really want, those three come to mind. Yeah, those three. Like those are my top three probably.
Lightning says, so you like Suma more than Daki. Well, okay, first of all, Lightning, her name's Ume, and she's tragic, okay? And I can save her.
You cannot.
Well, she's dead, so you're right. She died twice.
You can always go back in time.
This is true. This is true. Steins Gate has taught me anything. Just put
Microwave.
bananas in a microwave.
Microwave, banana, chicken nuggets.
Oh, that's a perfect Nakama Club anime. What the fuck? Oh, we got to do that. Am I the next one for Nakama Club?
No, Sasuke is.
I am.
You did Berserk, so now and then I did
true.
Kids on a Slope, and now it's Sasuke's turn.
I don't know what I don't know what I'm gonna do. It could be anything. It's gonna be something fucking crazy.
Oh, I can't wait.
It's gonna be like Future Diary or some crazy shit.
hell
Like
yeah.
Why
happy
Future
sugar
Diary?
life. Happy sugar life.
I could do either or.
I don't know. Like I kind of want to like watch something wild, like something that I'm not sure if you guys would like it or not.
Sunny Boy. Sunny Boy 2.
No, I would never do that.
Experiments.
I don't like Sunny Boy. Why would I do that to myself?
Lightning says Keijo.
Awful.
Keijo's
No,
good.
Keijo is a good one, but I feel like we all would like that. I'm talking about something I genuinely would not know if you guys would receive it well.
I look forward to it.
I don't know. I would have to think about it. I don't know where I'm going to go with that exactly. But Steins Gate is a very good one because, I mean, just from how we're talking about it, I'm pretty sure we all enjoy it, and it's a very good thing I think to talk about from episode to episode because, man, people get on those early episodes a lot, but they're still pretty good.
Dragon Ball Z.
Why do you keep mentioning that piece of shit?
Oh, God. I didn't say Sean. I didn't mention Sean, Sasuke. Did I say Sean?
Yeah, no. I'm talking about Dragon Ball Z. Okay, Dragon Ball Z is not a piece of shit. But overall, it's not great.
Well, that's just like your opinion, man.
Yeah.
Well, that's like your opinion, man.
I love when people say that because that doesn't say anything. It just reaffirms what I already know. I know that.
VIP only says, hey man, I appreciate your work. Glad to have a nice anime community. Well, I appreciate you. Thanks for the
thanks
kind
for
compliment.
stopping by.
Cringe 2K19, great name. Says thoughts on Ranking of Kings.
Is that for me or you?
I haven't seen it, so
Oh.
just anyone.
Yeah, you haven't seen it, right?
What's it called? Wretches of Kings?
Ranking of Kings or Usama ranking?
Oh, hell no. I don't even know what that is.
I've watched the first 11 or 13 episodes of it. I enjoy it, not as much as everybody else though. And like from where I was when I watched it, because I know a lot of episodes of, not a lot, but some episodes have passed since then, maybe like 6 or so. Because people loved it from the first 3 episodes. Like people were absolutely enthralled by it. I just don't have that like same investment in it, but I'm having fun with it. Don't get me wrong. I think it's good.
All right. Well, killer pass. Well, I guess we're all passing Attack on Titan.
Pass.
So EA, I have a question to ask.
Yes.
Where can they find you?
Well, good sir, good buddy, you can find me over at Everything Animated, my lovely peoples. I made a new video. There it is in the chat. Check it out. It is something I made inspired because of the dub that was my Wonder Egg priority. I was going to say my Wonder Egg priority. I don't think that's a thing. Wonder Egg priority and Smiling Friend, which is a new show on Adult Swim. Really, really funny, really hilarious. And yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. Check that out. And also, I don't do social media and I don't do anything else. Maybe I'll get back into Twitch someday, but sure as hell ain't gonna be now. So you can, for now, in the meantime, follow me at Everything Animated. Links in the bottom below.
Mr. Savage Man who steals all the women. Allegedly.
As for me, I've been getting into the swing of things with my content since the last podcast, not the current one, of course. Since the last podcast, put out like 5 different videos. Like 3 of them are actually edited, or I guess technically 4. The other one's a live reaction, which doesn't really require much to put out. But yeah, I'm getting back into the YouTube thing of it, being an actual YouTuber. So yeah, got some more things planned. I'm trying to put out a lot more content specifically for this month because I've been I slacked heavy last month, so kind of trying to make up for things, trying to at least put out 2 videos a week. So that's what I've been up to. Yeah, subscribe to the channel, check me out. I talk about different series. I talk about Yuri. Sometimes I'll talk about some random series you haven't heard about. So that's what I do.
As for me, hashtag support the SeaTactics as always. Check that pinned comment. Is merch store. You can, I'm trying to, plug that a little bit more. Get people over there if you're interested in buying something. I don't know. Yeah. That's about it. Go check that out. Thanks for coming by this week, everybody. See y'all next week. Bye-bye.
Done it.
Later.